Hello, dear students, and welcome to your new English lesson. My name is Tanja Pezo Gotovac, and I will be your teacher today. And today's topic is sports. During today's lesson, I hope that you will learn and understand expressions related to sports equipment, that you will be able to understand a text about Wimbledon and express your opinion on topics related to Wimbledon. I also hope that you will be able to write about imaginary sport using the learned vocabulary and indefinite pronouns. For this lesson, you will need your notebook and your pencil, some kind of a device with internet access, and a QR code reader. Please bear in mind that you may pause or rewind this video every time you need more time to do a certain task. So, if you're ready, let's start. First, we will do a warm-up activity. I want you to take your pencils and your notebooks and make a list of as many sports as you can think of in 2 minutes. So please, pause the video and make a list. Have you finished? Now, I want you to categorize those sports. Some of them may belong to more than one category. Here are the categories: team sports, individual sports, winter sports, water sports, indoor sports, and outdoor sports. Pause the video again and categorize your sports. Here is what I came up with in 2 minutes. Football, handball, basketball, volleyball, baseball, water polo, swimming, skiing, climbing, weightlifting, gymnastics, horse riding, running, golf, judo, karate, ice skating, ice hockey, tennis, table tennis, cycling. Is your list similar? Do you have most of these sports or just some of them on your list? Now, let's see how I've categorized my sports. Team sports: football, handball, basketball, volleyball, baseball, water polo. Individual sports: swimming, skiing, climbing, weightlifting, gymnastics, horse riding, running, golf, judo, karate, ice skating, hockey, tennis, table tennis, cycling. Winter sports: skiing, ice skating, ice hockey. Water sports: water polo, swimming. Indoor sports: handball, basketball, volleyball, weightlifting, gymnastics, judo, karate, ice skating. Outdoor sports: football, baseball, skiing, climbing, horse riding, golf, tennis, and cycling. I'm sure your list is even better than mine. Good job. I have another task for you. I need you to match the sports to the places. The list of sports is on the left and the list of places is on the right. Please pause the video and match sports to the places. Let's check the results. Swimming and water polo are performed in a pool. Ice hockey and skating in a rink. Golf is played on a course. Football, hockey, rugby, and baseball on a pitch. Basketball, tennis, badminton, and volleyball are played on a court. boxing and wrestling in a ring. I hope you did everything correctly. It's time that we talk about the equipment we need for a certain sport. Are you ready? Goggles, a cap, a swimsuit. What sport do we use this equipment for? That's correct. Swimming. Let's continue. A helmet, a stick. Do you know this one? A puck. And the name of the sport? Ice hockey. Good job. Let's continue. Here we have two things. Clubs, palice, and a ball. And now look at this. I bet you like it. It's a cart. And what sport do we use this equipment for? Golf, that's correct. A shuttlecock, a racket, a net. Can you guess the name of the sport? Volleyball, that's correct. A bat, a glove, and of course, a ball. Do you know what sport this is? You're right. It's baseball. Gloves, a mouth guard, a punching bag. I bet you know the sport. That's correct. It's boxing. Good job, everyone. It's time that you practice what you have learned. Please copy this link bit.ly sports equipment 7 into your browser or scan this QR code. You need to listen to the speaker and write down the information required. Good luck, everyone. Pause the video now. For today's reading task, I've chosen the text on Wimbledon. Please pause the video and read the text. Pause the video and read this text too. And the text on trophies and prize money. And the last one, did you know? I bet that you are ready for some questions now. So we will start with the hardest. Where is Wimbledon? In London, Cardiff, or Dublin? In London, of course. Now, I want you to link up the beginning of each sentence with the end of each sentence. Please pause the video and do the task. And let's check the results. The gentlemen's single champion receives a silver cup. The women's single champion wins a sterling silver salver. Roger Federer won Wimbledon 5 times in a row. And Goran Ivanišević entered the tournament with a wild card. Well done, everyone. Now I want you to complete the sentences using these words: strawberries and cream, tournaments, grass, hawk, white. Pause the video, copy the sentences, and complete them. Let's check the results. Wimbledon is one of the 4 Grand Slam tennis tournaments. In Wimbledon, we can find sport facilities with many grass tennis courts. Players' clothes must be white. Rufus is the hawk that flies around the grounds to scare the pigeons away. And strawberries and cream are traditional food at the tournament. I bet you did everything correctly. It's time that you do the talking now. I want you to use vocaroo.com to record your speech. And your speech should be about the following. Would you like to be a famous tennis player and play at Wimbledon? Why or why not? What qualities do you think a person needs to become a Wimbledon champion? Explain your choices. The Williams sisters have played against each other in the Wimbledon women's singles final. Imagine that you have to play against your brother or sister. If you don't have any brothers or sisters, imagine playing against your best friend. How does that make you feel? Discuss the topics and please don't forget to send the link to your teacher. You may pause the video now. We have been talking about sports for quite some time now, but I still have questions for you. Now I want to know whether you are a sporty person or not, so I've prepared a quiz. Copy this link bit.ly are you sporty into your browser or scan this QR code. You have answers A, B, or C. Please mark them in your notebooks because you will need the information on the number of A, B, or C answers at the end of the quiz. Pause the video and do the quiz. I hope you've counted your answers. So, let's check whether you are a sporty person or not. Most A answers. Everything in your life is about sports. You wake up and turn on the television to see what the scores were of the previous night's game. After school, you head to the gym or to practice. Nothing can stop you, and that's not likely to change, ever. You are in every sport team at school, and you play sports in your free time, everywhere you go. You could win gold or silver in the Olympics. Everyone you know believes that too. Most B answers. It's obvious that you played a team sport at some point in your life. Nobody can deny that. It was probably organized sports in school or maybe some recreational stuff with your friends. Whatever the case, you're a pretty sporty person, just not a super athlete or something like that. You're good at some sports and bad at others. Most C answers. I wonder if you've ever seen a sport in your life based on the way you've answered these quiz questions. There isn't anything about physical activity that you're familiar with, and you are not alone. Your case is nothing new. There are plenty of others out there that have no interest in sports either. You're one of those people who don't enjoy sport and you only play it when you have to. No one can make you play it in your free time. Sorry, but you probably won't win any medals in the Olympics. Now let's take a better look at some sentences from the previous slides. Everything in your life is about sports. Everyone you know believes that too. You play sports everywhere you go. How would you translate the words in bold? Sve, svi, svugdje. Znamo li točno na koju stvar, osobu ili mjesto se odnose navedene riječi? Tako je, ne znamo, nije točno određeno. Takve riječi zovu se indefinite pronouns. Neodređene zamjenice ili indefinite pronouns upotrebljavamo kada ne znamo o kojem mjestu, osobu ili stvari govorimo ili nam to jednostavno nije važno. Kada imamo negativnu rečenicu, imamo i negativnu neodređenu zamjenicu. Primjerice, there isn't anything about physical activity that you're familiar with. Promotrimo sada dobro navedene primjere. No one can make you play it in your free time. Nobody can deny that. And nothing can stop you. Kakve su ovo rečenice? Jesu li pozitivne ili negativne? Ako bolje pogledate, vidjet ćete da su ove rečenice u suštini pozitivne, ali njihovo značenje je negativno. Što zaključujemo? Bravo! Zaključujemo da neodređene zamjenice no one, nobody i nothing koristimo u pozitivnim rečenicama. Well done! Let's take a look at two more examples. Is everything okay? Is there anything I can do for you? Kakve su ovo rečenice? Tako je, to su upitne rečenice. I vidimo da upitni oblik možemo tvoriti i pomoću pozitivnih i pomoću negativnih neodređenih zamjenica. This is the list of the indefinite pronouns. In this chart, you can see which pronouns refer to people, places, and things. You can also see which ones you can use in affirmative, which ones in negative, and which ones in interrogative sentences. You also have the list of pronouns you can use in affirmative sentences with a negative meaning. Please pause the video and copy this chart into your notebook. Now let's practice. Please copy this link bit.ly indefinite pronouns 7 into your browser or scan the code and do the quiz. Good luck! For your homework, I want you to invent your own sport. So imagine a sport. Is it a team or individual sport? Where is it played? On a pitch? On a court? What equipment do you need? What are the rules? How many players are there? What is the aim of this sport? Please try to use at least 4 indefinite pronouns. And don't forget to send the homework to your teacher. Have fun! When it's self-assessment time, you know that the end of the lesson is very near. So the last thing I will ask you to do is to write down in your notebooks 3 things you've learned during today's lesson. two things you'd like to learn more about, and one question you still have. So take your pencils, your notebooks, and good luck. This is the additional task for those who want more. Find out how Goran Ivanišević won the men's single titles in 2001. These links can help you. And that's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed. Bye.